Hi friends, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to discuss the topic Smart Bank Strategies. This module 2.5 Smart Bank Strategies comprises big data technology, advanced technologies in banking sector like big data technology, cloud computing and artificial intelligence. It is a dramatic era for the banking industry as digital disruption has forced many banks to step out of their comfort zone and up their digital game. Changing customer behavior, increasing expectations, omni-channel experience, and the digitization of business and society in general have brought along what some people call the digital arms race in banking. Banks around the world are realizing how investments in digital technologies could benefit customer acquisition and satisfaction. The most effective way to understand and bring the organization from traditional banking to digital banking is Omnichannel Approach. Omnichannel is a multi-channel approach to customer service where all the channels are tightly integrated, keeping customer in the center of the integration. As customers continue to change their channel usage patterns, banks and credit firms need to focus on delivering a seamless customer experience across various touchpoints. More than just an axiom, omnichannel banking is a prospect to take bottom line on higher note by gaining insights from customers' channels, behavior, and preferences. Today's customers are more sophisticated and tech savvy, and to cater to their specific needs, each customer needs a unique experience from banking. They want the companies to understand their unstated needs as well as their likes. So, it should come as no surprise that these customers are expecting similar kind of response and service from banking institutions too. From researching new services, opening an account, checking balance, conducting the transactions, loans, credits, wealth management, customer support, delivering an omni-channel experience has become a key to success in this competitive marketplace. Let me discuss what are the key strategies to create a future-proof digital bank. Deploying a digital-first banking platform is not only now possible but mandatory for financial institutions of all sizes. To compete effectively in the future, every bank and credit union must understand the four phases of a digital platform strategy. That is, omni-channel capability, modular structure, open API architecture, and smart technologies. The combination of new digital technologies, rising consumer expectations, increasing competition, and an intensifying war for talent is changing the banking industry faster than ever. It's critical that financial institutions take action to ensure their long-term survival. Using a combination of technology, data, and partnering, traditional financial institutions can match or surpass fintech innovations that consumers increasingly use to help them manage their everyday financial health. Many believe the trend will be the key to retail banking relevance and lead to a user-focused rather than product-focused revenue model. Smart technologies like artificial intelligence or machine learning have become so prominent that banks should ensure they feature heavily in any strategy. The superior segmentation and targeting potential these technologies provide has powered a new era of personalized, highly targeted communications. The competitors use artificial intelligence to segment and target and customers to perfection, crunching big data to present each customer with a highly relevant offerings. Customers have become used to these personalized efforts, so any bank that has not gotten to grips with the technologies like artificial intelligence is most certainly missing a trick. Effective segmentation is done when data from a range of sources including customer relationship management, online behavior or even emails is analyzed and combined to create a 360-degree picture of a customer's needs. Working with the big data in this way creates a need for unprecedented analytical capabilities. So sophisticated they can consume huge amounts of time and resources. Gathering data, analyzing it and molding it into meaningful information is a huge task for humans, especially when it comes from disparate, unstructured sources. This is where artificial intelligence and machine learning come to the rescue. Artificial intelligence easily brings clarity to huge amounts of data, turning it into usable information. In fact, this really is the only way banks can do this efficiently. Machine learning picks up trends from the data, producing models and predictive analysis to help target their efforts much more effectively. By conducting hours of analysis in seconds, artificial intelligence frees employees from this task and significantly reduces overheads. Accurate segmentation makes wasted customer acquisition or retention efforts a thing of the past, driving further cost savings. In addition to saving time and resources, artificial intelligence can boost sales by pointing out new cross-sell and upsell opportunities. Modeling a customer's income and typical investment, for example, can help to predict their investment preferences. Smart technologies empower customers to easily automate manual tasks on their banking application while empowering the application to offer timely, relevant services or product suggestions. Keeping the customer interested in this way gives them good reason to stay with their current bank. Supporting retention efforts and reducing churn, artificial intelligence and machine learning are without a doubt disruptive innovations. They handle huge repetitive tasks in a more efficient, consistent way. They don't get bored or tired, and results are always consistent. Smart technologies complement human beings in their work and can be programmed to fill in the gaps where needed. Banks that familiarize themselves with them and use them effectively will ensure both the bank and end customer get exactly what they want. Every time omnichannels create a multi-dimensional service delivery network that transforms physical branches and improves the digital channels with a seamless and consistent service experience. The initial term smart banking was coined to better describe a digital-first omni-channel experience that links mobile, online and the physical branch into a seamless banking ecosystem. For all of the merits of digital banking as a means to drive customer convenience, banks should not underestimate the importance the physical experience plays in the building engagement and loyalty. The physical channel transformation, like leading retailers Apple and Starbucks, banks should transform physical channels from transaction-centered to socially centered, whereby customers treat branches as part of their daily lives by adding value-added digital services, including access to mobile, online banking, and ATMs. Banks should also reinforce the physical branch for those customers who prefer face-to-face communication. Generally, the following trends will emerge in physical channel transformation. The usual trends are: more emphasis will be placed on tailored financial advice based on customers' personalized needs. Traditional branch functions like teleservices and limited financial advice will weaken. Branches' presence will improve know your client, know your customer KYC and client onboarding processes. In this context, the digital channel improvement to improve their digital channels, banks should do certain tasks. First of all, upgrade online banking. For this, simplify the process and provide direct banking and build application-based gateways that link customers' daily lives to financial services. Another task is explore mobile banking. For this, promote mobile banking with built-in features, develop mobile financial applications that incorporate both parties' products and services. Then develop mobile money or payment solutions. Another one is leverage social media platforms. This is one of the bank's tasks, that is enrich and improve the efficacy of branding channels and launch marketing campaigns. Similarly, learn customers' needs and expectations through social media platforms and enhance the overall experience. The multi-channel integration, banks should ensure that customers in different channels are presented with a consistent user experience. The future omni-channel should be focused on the mobile internet with support from branches, ATMs, call centers and the PC internet. In this regard, there is an advanced banking technology like cross-sector platform strategy. This banks should develop cross-sector platforms that include certain components like integrated customer resources to promote customer acquisition, O2O, that is an online to offline O2O service advantage distinct from internet companies. Another one is one-stop financial services tailored for the internet channel. Function platforms that integrate up and downstream businesses, including products, lifestyles, consumption patterns, and investment management. Then what about smart bank strategy? The smart bank strategy profiles customer needs by applying big data technology and cloud computing. These are the main advanced technologies in the banking sector, big data technology and cloud computing. Banks can now conduct in-depth analysis of customer behavior patterns to proactively manage customer relationships. What about big data technology? Implementing big data technology moves banks from a narrow understanding of their customers to multidimensional insights. Smart banks provide superior customer experiences via touch points discovered through the use of big data analytics. Then there are certain challenges of this big data technology. To fully support a digitization strategy and transform into intelligent banks, banking institutions must use big data technology to support cross-sector platforms and omnichannels. The challenges with implementing big data are, they are first of all business objective and knowledge gap. These are objectives of CEOs don't align with big data ideas. And another case is gaps in the data storage and processing strategies. It may be lack of CIO direction or lack of knowledge of big data management tools or training. The cost overruns and budget constraints are there. Banks' traditional data governance and management practices did not anticipate and do not support big data requirements, which can lead to costly and delayed data analytics projects. Therefore, cost-benefit models require significant upfront cost, including the incorporation of the new tools such as Hadoop. Big data provides significant opportunities for banks to outshine their competition. The challenge knows how to translate that information into meaningful insights. For understanding this, there are certainly certain classification of cloud platforms. That is, cloud platforms have certain classifications like public clouds. A public cloud is external to a client's premises, subscription based and shared by multiple tenants. It is scalable, elastic and can be accessed via the internet. Another classification of cloud technology is private clouds. A private cloud is exclusive, controllable and mostly managed internally. It is scalable with elasticity constraints and mainly accessed via private links. Then third category of this cloud computing is hybrid cloud. A hybrid cloud is a mixture of private and public cloud environments. For example, data is stored in a private premises, but other infrastructure is shared in the public clouds. Therefore, certainly there are different types of cloud technology. That is, cloud technology is a shared one, demand-driven service which includes certain type of services like a SaaS, SaaS, that is software as a service. In this case, customers run finished applications directly from the cloud service provider without local installation. Banks reduce cost for desktop system management and customer and product management by using SaaS, SaaS in software applications. Another classification of this category is PaaS, PaaS, that means platform as a service. These are business models provide server-side applications. Customers use or develop platforms via the internet without installing local software. Banks can apply this PaaS service to internal safety controls to protect the security and integrity of data at low cost. Another category is IaaS, that is infrastructure as service. In this case, customers access services via the computer infrastructure on a cloud platform. Banks use usually this IaaS as an agent to implement private cloud platforms. Of course, there are certain competitive advantages of cloud technology. Cloud technology is an advanced banking technology in the smart banking structure. In the cloud technology, this cloud technology introduces certain competitive advantages apart from the financial industry. First of all, cost reduction. Cloud technology transfers large capital expenditures into small-scale operational expenses and provides higher quality storage and backup services with lower costs. Therefore, by rebuilding the traditional data warehouse and offering distributed services via a centralized resource pool, banks integrate application systems, significantly lower the IT development and operating cost, and improve the utilization rate of servers. Another competitive advantage offered is business continuity. Cloud technology delivers advanced data protection, repair, and disaster recovery. That is done through usage by need reduces disaster recovery cost. No need for a self-constructed data center reduces the inconvenience of hardware purchases, applications, and maintenance. Similarly, fault-tolerant cloud architecture shortens recovery time and speeds recovery objectives. Technology is the future for banks. In short, banks must implement digital strategies, construct a digital ecosystem, and promote digital transformation to become superpowers in the internet financial realm. In this context, we have to discuss what is the role of artificial intelligence in banking sector. Artificial intelligence is another area of advanced banking technology in the smart banking structure. Artificial intelligence has a profound impact in banking industry. The main aim of having artificial intelligence in the banking industry is to get insight into the customer's preferences, to ensure that the customers are happy with the services provided by the banks, and help the customers understand their expectations from the banks. Then what are the benefits derived from the artificial intelligence by applying artificial intelligence in banking sector? Today, the banking industry uses artificial intelligence in many ways to shape the world of banking life. First of all, customer satisfaction itself. Customer satisfaction is the first and foremost important factor of any bank around the world. The banks provide personalized and more efficient services to each and every individual customer. Artificial intelligence helps in increasing revenue, faster decision making, and having a good customer relationship. Having artificial intelligence not only ensures that the customers are happy, but it also helps the banks to maintain and have a well-organized back office. Then the impact is digitization. Digitization is using the support of technology to transform data into a digital format. There are many advantages of using digitization in the banking industry. First of all, it helps in enhancing customer experience. It helps in saving time both for the customer as well as for the bank. It also helps in reducing human error. It also helps in building a strong and loyal customers. It also helps in the movement of large cash inflow and outflow. It also helps in dealing with cashless transactions from any place and at any time. So today, the banking industry uses artificial intelligence in many ways to shape the world of banking life. In this context, let me discuss what is the application of artificial intelligence in banking. What are the application areas? When applications of artificial intelligence are installed in banks, they help in examining the database effectively and make it easier for the banks to recommend, forecast, and execute tailored financial advice to customers. Through these applications, it is possible to gain quick information on financial strategies, loan rates, and the future market progress. Therefore, personalized financial guidance. This artificial intelligence in finance will help customers to make easy and quick financial decisions. It will give up-to-date information on the current market structure as well as provide suggestions on stocks and bonds in which customers can invest. Another one is digital wallets. That is the application area. Another application area of artificial intelligence in banking sector is digital wallets. The invention of digital wallets has helped in boosting the level of digital money to a much higher level. The best part of these wallets is that customers can purchase any item online either with a mobile phone or a computer, and they can do this through cashless transactions. Then another advantage is IVRS. IVRS means Interactive Voice Response System. This is an automated voice system that helps in interacting with customers and routing calls to appropriate banking departments. This voice assistance also helps in answering certain questions. This feature adds in giving a pleasant experience to customers with their banks. Then another competitive advantage is banking and finance, fraud detection. Many banks use the various applications of artificial intelligence to detect fraudulent activity. The artificial intelligence AI software is given a very large sample of data that includes fraudulent and non-fraudulent purchases and is trained to determine whether a transaction is valid based on data. Over time, the software becomes incredibly adept at spotting fraudulent transactions based on what it has learned previously. Then another competitive advantage is retail online customer support. Many websites now offer some form of chat functionality where you can talk to a customer support representative or sales representative. In most instances, it is some form of automated artificial intelligence that begins these conversations. As these artificial intelligence chatbots are capable of understanding natural language, that is human conversation, they can readily assist customers in finding out what they need to know, extracting information from the website and directing them to the appropriate web page or person for further support. Another competitive advantage is security. That means as cyber attacks increase in frequency and more sophisticated tools are used to breach cyber defenses, human operators are no longer enough. Top firms across the world are investing heavily in cybersecurity to ensure that data is protected. Then real-time threat detection, mitigation and ideally prevention are what's needed for businesses. And artificial intelligence can deliver using machine learning algorithms and feeding those algorithms great quantities of data. IT and security experts can teach the artificial intelligence solution to monitor behavior, detect anomalies, adapt and respond to threats and issue alerts. Artificial intelligence has quickly become a key component in a business cybersecurity infrastructure, providing a multi-layered security strategy that is robust and sophisticated. Usually, the organizations that respond rapidly to opportunities in artificial intelligence application will have the advantage in the landscape of the future. But because of artificial intelligence, AI is evolving rapidly, the challenge is to ensure that the business has the necessary strategies and plans to support AI capabilities as they become available and the right technical infrastructure to support artificial intelligence implementation. For many businesses, it's not a question of if but rather when to adopt artificial intelligence. On that basis, monitoring the development of artificial intelligence technology and planning far in advance is necessary to adopt artificial intelligence successfully in banking sector. Then what about cloud-based artificial intelligence? The cloud technology and artificial intelligence are mixed. Then cloud-based artificial intelligence in banking sector. What is the importance of this cloud-based artificial intelligence? One of the newest benefits of cloud computing is that it enables businesses to take advantages of artificial intelligence. This rapidly developing technology offers significant development opportunities that many companies have already been quick to seize upon. Ways of benefits from cloud-based artificial intelligence, first of all, improving personalized shopping experiences. That means providing customers with personalized marketing increases engagement, helps generate customer loyalty and improves sales. This is why companies are putting so much effort into it. One of the advantages of using artificial intelligence is that it is able to identify patterns in customers' browsing habits and purchasing behavior. Using the millions of transactions stored and analyzed in the cloud, artificial intelligence is able to provide highly accurate offers to individual customers. Another one is automating customer interactions. Most customer interactions such as emails, online chat, social media, conversations and telephone calls currently require human involvement. Artificial intelligence, however, is enabling companies to automate these communications. By analyzing data collected from previous communication, it is possible to program computers to respond accurately to customers and deal with their enquiries. What's more, when artificial intelligence is combined with machine learning, the more the artificial intelligence platforms interact, the better they become. One example of this is artificial intelligence chatbots, which unlike humans can interact with unlimited customers at the same time and can both respond and initiate communication, whether on a website or an application. It is estimated that by 2020, 85% of all customer interactions will be taken care of by intelligent machines that are able to replicate human functions. The days of using a call center look like they are coming to a close. Then real-time assistance, artificial intelligence is also useful for businesses that need to constantly communicate with the high volumes of customers throughout each day. For example, in the transport industry, bus, train and airline companies, which can have millions of passengers a day, can use artificial intelligence to interact in real time to send personalized travel information such as notice of delays. Some bus companies, for example, are already tracking the location of their buses and using artificial intelligence to provide travelers with real-time updates about where the bus is along its route and its estimated time of arrival. Customers receive this information on the bus company's app. Therefore, another area is the data mining. One of the biggest advantages of using cloud-based artificial intelligence is that artificial intelligence applications are able to quickly discover important and relevant findings during the process of big data. This can provide businesses with previously undiscovered insights that can help give it an advantage in the marketplace. Another cloud-based artificial intelligence provides operational automation. Artificial intelligence is able to operate other technologies that increase automation in business. For example, artificial intelligence can be used to control robots in factories or maintain ideal temperatures through intelligent heating. In Japan, human-looking robots now serve as receptionists in some of the country's hotels, automating check-ins, booking services, and dealing with customer enquiries. In retail, artificial intelligence is also being linked with RFID and cloud technology to track inventory. In China, police forces use artificial intelligence to catch criminals. The country has a vast CCTV network, and artificial intelligence uses a facial recognition to spot and track suspects so that they can be apprehended. Another advantage is predicting outcomes. Another advantages of cloud-based artificial intelligence is that it is able to predict outcomes based on data analysis. For example, it sees patterns in customer data that can show whether the products currently on sale are likely to sell and in what volumes. It will also predict when the demand will tail off. This can be very useful in helping a company purchase the correct stock and in the correct volumes. It is predicted that within 10 years, the days of seasonal sales will be over, as artificial intelligence will mean there is too little leftover stock to sell off. This ability to predict is not just useful in retail. Artificial intelligence is also being used in many other areas. For example, in banking, where it can predict currency and stock price fluctuations, or in healthcare, where remarkably it can predict outbreaks of infections by analyzing social media posts. Another cloud-based artificial intelligence advantage is that it improves the recruitment process. It may be bad news for recruitment companies, but artificial intelligence is now helping businesses automate the recruitment of new employees. It is able to quickly sift through applications, automatically rejecting those which do not meet the company's personal specification. This not only saves time or money spent on a recruitment agency, but it also ensures that there is no discrimination or bias in the shortlisting process. The artificial intelligence programs available can even take care of the many administrative tasks of recruitment. In this context, let me discuss what is the step of banking on artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the future of banking as it brings the power of advanced data analytics to combat fraudulent transactions and improve compliance. Artificial intelligence algorithm accomplishes anti-money laundering activities in few seconds, which otherwise take hours and days. AI also enables banks to manage huge volumes of data at record speed to derive valuable insights from it. Features such as artificial intelligence bots, digital payment advisors, and biometric fraud detection mechanisms lead to higher quality of services to a wider customer base. All this translates to increased revenue, reduced cost, and boost in profits. Then naturally, gradually, there is some kind of impact of artificial intelligence in banking sector. Let me discuss what are the impact of artificial intelligence in banking sector. A series of fundamental and interrelated technologies around machine learning and natural language underpin all of artificial intelligence. Crucially, artificial intelligence is not just better technology. It is not faster processing, bigger data sets, or even thousands of rules rigidly applied. These advances have yielded powerful results, but they are performing old tasks better. That artificial intelligence can respond to ambiguous real-world inputs probabilistically is one of its critical features. Building of the fundamental technologies to apply them in a banking context yields four main artificial intelligence applications today. First one is analytics, next chatbots, then robotic process automation RPA, and report generation. What about chatbots? It perhaps the most visible instance of artificial intelligence today is the chatbot. A chatbot is a technology service powered by algorithms that interacts with a customer in a natural human-like manner, either by voice or text. Some chatbots are given personas in the form of a virtual agent, which may be named and given some sort of avatar and personality. Typically accessible via a bank's own digital properties, virtual agents are marketed explicitly to customers as non-human technology tools that will let them interact with the bank better than IVR-powered phone pays or call centers. Chatbots have various levels of sophistication. The more basic accept a limited range of inputs and produce a limited set of answers. Think of a host of if-then answers, which mean that they are technically not artificial intelligence. And other most basic may be essentially menu driven. The more sophisticated ones pose customer queries and can detect the questionnaires intent even when it's expressed in a wide variety of different ways. Whether an unassuming text interaction or the more explicit virtual agent, the more sophisticated rely on NLP and NLG. For example, consider the query, what is my routing number? A simple rules-based engine may simply pick up on the term routing number and direct the customer to the page on the bank site that tell them how to find it on their checks. A more sophisticated artificial intelligence would understand the difference between what is my routing number and what is a routing number for. In the first case, it would simply give the customer her routing number, while in the second would provide an explanation of its function. In neither case would a customer be directed to a site, but would instead be given the direct answer in the context of that particular chatbot conversation. It's important to note that chatbots should not be left on their own. When a customer presents a situation that the chatbot is not equipped to deal with, it must quickly hand the interaction off to a human quickly and seamlessly so that the customer is not dissatisfied. In these relatively early days in particular, it's critical that banks make a good first impression. No one wants a repeat of the disgust that most consumers feel toward IVR systems and their impenetrable menus. Reducing bank operating cost and risk, that is the another one. That is, the bank industry is largely digital in operation, but it is still riddled with human-based processes that sometimes are paperwork heavy. In these processes, banks face significant operational cost and risk issues due to the potential for human error. Artificial intelligence in banking is being applied to these processes to eliminate much of the time-intensive and error-prone work involved in entering customer data from contracts, forms, and other sources. Improved handwriting recognition, natural language processing, and other technologies combined with intelligent process automation tools are being used more and more in back office operations to handle a wide range of banking workflows. In addition, by replacing these human processes with artificial intelligence based automation, banks can impose audit and regulatory control where it previously has been unable to do so. By replacing humans with intelligent automated assistants, banks can focus their human resources on higher value tasks, such as offering new services to their customers or improving customer satisfaction. Finally, some banks are involving deeper into the world of artificial intelligence by using their smart systems to help make investment decisions and support their investment banking research. Firms like Switzerland-based UBS and Netherlands-based ING are having artificial intelligence systems score the markets for untapped investment opportunities and inform their algorithmic trading systems. While humans are still in the loop with all these investment decisions, the artificial intelligence systems are uncovering additional opportunities through better modeling and discovery. In addition, many financial service companies are offering robo-advisors that can help their customer better manage their money. Through personalization, chatbots, and customer-specific models, these robo-advisors can provide high-quality guidance on investment decisions and be available whenever the customer needs their assistance. In all these ways, artificial intelligence in banking is continuing to transform the industry to provide greater levels of value to their customers, reduce risk, and increase opportunities involved in being the financial engines of our modern economy. What are the anticipated outcomes by following these technologies? First of all, digitalization measurements needs a digital agenda and a flexible strategy for the improvement. It also find out a balance between existing strength and new types of banking business. It must be aware of the problem of IT security and must also pass this awareness on to its customers. Another outcome is it must modernize its IT infrastructure as necessary and ensure that the systems are secure. At the same time, customer education is the need of the hour to avail banking services without much difficulty, which are going to be delivered through e-banking mode. Let me conclude. Harnessing cognitive technology with artificial intelligence brings the advantage of digitization to banks and helps them meet the competition posed by fintech players. In fact, about 32% of financial service providers are already using artificial intelligence technologies. Digital disruption is redefining industries and changing the way business function. Every industry is assessing options and adopting ways to create value in the technology-driven world. The banking sector is witnessing groundbreaking changes, foremost being the rise in customer centricity. As a part of a planned transition journey, banks must look closely to ensure the changes are consumer focused. There are reasons why video ATMs have received little interest within the branch. They have greater appeal as part of drive-through locations where the consumer perceives the additional benefit of being able to converse with a representative. If these changes are not addressing a friction point and are instead seen by the consumer as a way to reduce cost, the benefits are lost, and so is the customer. Creating a transformation roadmap for smart banking initiatives with key supporting steps and metrics will ensure the journey towards a new experience is seen as a smart movie. Smart banking branches, if designed with a focus on improving the customer experience, will certainly provide financial institutions new ways of engaging with customers and recognition for innovation. However, the journey towards transitioning to smart branches should be taken with a great caution since the physical branch experience remains a critical tool in gaining market share and customer loyalty. Therefore, dear friends, in this module, we have discussed advanced banking technologies in smart banking sector like big data technology, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. Thank you. Bye-bye.